For today's Roots Bible study, we're going to take a journey to 1st century Athens, Greece. In the Bible, there's a story about the Apostle Paul visiting the city. During his time there, he was distressed and concerned by the amount of idols people worshipped. He appealed to Jews and Greeks who believed in God, and also spent time at the town square discussing with anyone who would listen. One day he debated with a group of philosophers. They mocked him because he was presenting ideas about God and was talking about Jesus raising from the dead. These ideas and beliefs were so foreign to them. So they took Paul to a place called the Areopagus so he could present his beliefs in more detail. People in Athens loved to spend all their time discussing different philosophies and ideas. They would spend all day doing this. So Paul stood up in front of everyone, and he said to them, "People of Athens, I see that in every way you are very religious. For as I walked around and looked carefully at your objects of worship, I even found an altar with this inscription, 'To an unknown God.' So you are ignorant of the very thing you worship. And this is what I'm going to proclaim to you. The God who made the world and everything in it is the Lord of heaven and earth and does not live in temples built by human hands. And he is not served by human hands, as if he needed anything. Rather, he himself gives everyone life and breath and everything else. From one man he made all the nations, that they should inhabit the whole earth, and he marked out their appointed times in history and the boundaries of their lands. God did this so that they would seek him and perhaps reach out for him and find him, though he is not far from any one of us. For in him we live and move and have our being. As some of your own poets have said, we are his offspring. Therefore, since we are God's offspring, we should not think that the divine being is like gold or silver or stone, an image made by human design and skill. In the past, God overlooked such ignorance, but now he commands all people everywhere to repent, for he has set a day when he will judge the earth with justice by the man he has appointed. He has given proof of this to everyone by raising Jesus Christ from the dead." When they heard about the resurrection of the dead, some of them sneered. Others said, "We want to hear you again on this." At that, Paul left the council. Some of the people became followers of Paul and believed. Among them was Dionysius, a member of the Areopagus, also a woman named Damaris, and a number of others.